Hello, and welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak. So in the last episode, we finished up Chapter 5, and in that process, we went to the palace, fought Ariok, defeated him. He's gone, but his armor's still going rampant. Apparently, the Celise and Leon are planning to go in and get it, assuming it's still there. But at the moment, the artifact's kind of running rampant. We then defeated Dante's, and Van killed him. But before that, he had to go Grendel, and Mare disappeared halfway through. She looked very concerned and worried about something about Van, something crazy about Van, because she looked terrified, and then she just up and disappeared after giving him control. So there's something going on there. After that, Melchior blew up the palace, including putting bombs on Dante's body, which I find suspicious. But we did stab him right in the center, dead center. There's no way he's actually alive, right? Although there was this weird little memory after I went back and edited. Not memory. I don't know what Van saw, but the second he stabbed him, it went all in this weird place, and then there was this orb. It was reddish, bluish, I don't know. And I don't know what that's about. But right after that, he's like, I found him. I found you, or something like that. So that's suspicious as well. After that, everyone basically just talked about their employer, which most of them are from the president, apparently. And then we came back, and we think Almada's completely done, so they're like, all right, you guys probably don't need to work here anymore, and everyone's kind of sad. So we're going around updating allies. That recap was for me, more than anything, just so I could get in the right headspace. Ooh. Is that Chloe Lanster? Dominique Lanster? I'm guessing that one's black and white. That's her grandma. And that's her mom? Huh. I've never been in her room before.
So you're going back to your apartment?
Yeah, I guess that's the plan. I must have worried you sick, huh? It looks like Buzz Raiders finally given up on their stupid obsession with me, so it seems safe enough to live there again.
There's been so much going on lately that I'm sure they've got bigger fish to fry now.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, you're fine. I've actually been wanting to thank you for helping out Judith for a while now. Please pass on my regards to everyone else as well, including the family who runs the bistro.
Now hold your horses! I'm the one who's been helping him out, so why is he the one getting thanked?
Because I'm sure that you just weaseled your way into his trips outside the capital without taking no for an answer.
That's true.
I don't know all you've been up to, but I do know that you were able to return in one piece thanks to Arkride Solutions' efforts. And with how much I respect you as my senior in the industry, I think it's only natural for me to want to say thank you.
So you respect me that much, huh? Not that it isn't perfectly natural for you to respect me, of course.
Never takes much to butter her up, though I'm sure a young lady here just so happens to be an expert at it.
She's become such a sassy little thing. She was so cute and polite when she first started out, but look at her now. All that success must be going to her head.
Yeah, that's it. That was 3 years ago, right? Though I don't know if 15's early or late for starting out in your industry.
It's not late, but it's not really early either. I started acting at 14 myself. A lot of actors and actresses get their first roles when they're children even, which just goes to show how much of an unusual case she is. She ended up going from a rookie to a top actress in 3 years, which is just crazy.
It is. I can see why, though. I've seen a few of her films, and it's interesting seeing how different her approach to the craft is compared to yours. You can handle any kind of role that's thrown at you, yeah, but she just fully becomes the character she's playing without even trying.
I didn't realize you knew your way around different acting techniques. I agree with you, too. Her performance in Wolf's Requiem was amazing, but Gloria just blew me away.
Yeah, her as Sheena Dirk was something else. Media kicked up all that fuss about an Easterner playing the role, But in the end, it was hard to see her as anything other than Sheena reborn.
Boy, she's 4 years my junior, and already she's nipping at my heels. She's sure not making it easy to stay top dog. But I say bring it on. I don't plan to go down without a fight.
Good. I got nothing but respect for that spunk you got in you. Real shame about the rest of you, though.
You better watch your darn mouth. And while I'm at it, I think what you said earlier was pretty out of line, too.
Right.
So, now that we've dealt with Almada, things should be back to business as usual before long.
Okay, this is a good recap since...
But it's about time you guys started thinking about whether or not you want to keep working here.
Yeah, I think so too.
Wow, I didn't expect you to outright admit it. Then...
Still, you don't want people butting into your side hustle either, do you?
Well, no, but that's not the same thing. I inherited my techniques from my mom and hers before her. And while they might not be legal, I still think the world needs... Oh, I get you now. I don't know what your secret is, but you've got something you don't want people to get involved in too, huh? Or I guess, something you can't afford to let them get involved in.
Is that why he's sending him away? Because he thinks things are about to get out of hand for him, as far as the nightmare and stuff. Anyway, there's two people who transform into things as a teenager might have dreamed up. You gotta look out for each other. I don't know if I'm down to get caught living with an actual criminal, though, so you should still probably find some other place to live.
But I really don't want to give this place up. Well, I've got my next film's premiere coming up, so I'll go back to my old place before the festival, at least. I just wish I didn't have a bunch of stuff to report to Mom and Grammy first.
Rip. But, enough about me. I get why you draw that line where you do. But the way I see it, or the way they see it, I think it's fine. Okay. You're not even gonna... Oops. Yeah, I had a feeling. That's the office. Everyone else is on the 3rd floor. Why does this show up as... Wait, what? Why don't you have an event? So this is where you snuck off to. Yes, I had a quick errand to attend to. Are all your preparations squared away? Preparations? Feels like a bit of a stretch to call them that, but yeah, I'm ready. You still got plenty of time, so no need to rush. Well, there's no rush. There's rushing, and then there's being efficient. Guess she's in the middle of something. I'll bug her later after my stuff's done. Oh, so Anya's is the last. It's quite lovely out today. The sun feels wonderful. It's been some time since I last made the rounds. It's getting me excited. Me too, but it's also overwhelming as hell knowing that we're gonna have all this to look through. So what's he doing now? Sleeping? Or on standby mode, I guess. Well, no point in waking him up. Sleep tight. What? What's going on here? What? Wait, this is a door? Oh. I thought that was just a dead end before. Just a locked room that we'd never go in. You got a room? It's on your wall. I can't figure out what any of that is. Wow, look who's made himself right at home.
Well, no. I shouldn't even be alive right now. I've decided to make the most of this chance, to try things I couldn't even imagine in my previous life. And I've found myself rather enjoying them. The magazines you used to read were quite inspirational, if I'm being honest.
Wait, so this is my fault? If his hordes of respectable students ever found this out, then they'd have my head. So, Ashlad isn't the uncooperative jackass I was expecting.
Indeed. He may be a man of few words, but he is an honorable, just, and determined one, capable of seeing the greater picture. Rank-and-file armed monks trust him, so I would be confident in Iscariot's handling of matters if he were the only one they answered to. However...
We got his boss to worry about. Their captain, right? Oh yeah, tell me about him. The one all 30,000 members of the Papal Guard and Iscariot answered to.
Correct. They took up their post after my retirement, so I've never met them.
Oh.
I believe their identity is considered a top secret, even among the Congregation for Divine Worship, to whom the Papal Guard also answers.
You know what that tells me? That tells me it's someone we know. I don't know why, but in Trails, if anything is considered top secret confidential, that means that we know about it.
I suspect only a small number of people know who they are.
I couldn't tell you who it is. Like, I honestly couldn't guess, but...
Several hundred Iscariot monks, the cardinals of the Congregation for Divine Worship, the commander of the Gralsritter, and the Pope. Whoever they are without a doubt the Congregation's wild card.
Scarlet? I don't know. But what reason would someone like that have to get their right-hand man involved in this? Wait, no, Scarlet's part of... Oh, God. What is Scarlet? Scarlet's hanging out with... Walter. I believe. But what reason does someone have to... involving their right-hand man involved in this? The Genesees? They're more of a Gralsritter kind of deal. And actually, why are you even telling me all this stuff in the first place? I'm already like a magnet for info I don't want to know, as it is.
It's far too late to be caring about such things, my young friend. Still, whether they are criminal or legal, your old friends or your assistants, I genuinely believe that the more people you know and interact with, the better. Who we meet shapes who we become. Be these relationships fortunate or foul, we are all the more human because of them. Surely the past 5 years have taught you this.
Well, I just... People's natures just don't change easily, I guess. Having you in Erassian was a huge help. As huge a help as it is to have you here now. So I count this relationship among the fortunate ones, at least. So, keep sticking around so the younger generation can kick back a bit, yeah? I'd pay you as thanks, but I don't think you'd take the Mira. At least let me get you something even nicer than that jacket you're taking a liking to. Anyway, we've still got plenty of time left, so I'll go ahead and leave you be. Take it easy, Master. Oh.
There are things in life you cannot avert your eyes from. No matter how hard you try. Whether you can realize that fundamental truth is down to you, Van.
Do you know about what's going on with him? I have said my piece. All that's left is for you to look within yourself and make your decision. Now then, I'll need something to pass the time. Perhaps a bike magazine or two will help. A special feature, heart-pounding courses with heart-stopping views. Color me intrigued. Okay. Alright, now how do I get to the two downstairs then? Are you finally letting me out? Oh, can I walk? I didn't even know there was a door here. Okay. Oh, hi, Van. We just wrapped up the breakfast menu for the day. What she said. No more from the morning menu for you. Don't care if you didn't get enough to eat. You lost your chance. I'm fine. I'm a grown-ass adult. I don't need to eat that much. I just dropped by to kill the time until I leave for work. Also, I just wanted to say I'm so glad that you all made it back here safe and sound. I second that. And sometimes you make for noisy neighbors, but lately, it's hard to rest easy when things get too quiet. Especially now that I won't be seeing my Cray regular anymore. Yeah, I guess you and that guy from Cray had some history, huh? I'm sorry. Yeah, since he helped with the restaurant stock, we got to know him pretty well. We'll be going to his memorial service, as you can imagine. It's only fair we send him off after everything he's done for us. Okay, I'll get there. I can read again, I swear. Right, makes sense. Well, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, so things should still be lively around the office. But the source of the issue's gone now, so my assistants might split off soon. I'll believe it when I see it. It's a little hard to imagine they would. Oh, I was going to ask earlier, but what about that racer? Did he stop by again? He has. He actually stopped by yesterday. Thanks for asking. That's good, I guess. He all right? I suppose. He enjoyed his meal at least. What's the verdict? Anything between them or what? Yeah, what? You don't gotta glare at me like that. Are you talking about Maxim? He's funny in a lame way. Dude's got his work cut out for him before anyone respects him as a father. Good luck, pal. I'm relieved to see you're all back home safe. Yume's energetic as ever, so you can't just leave her without someone to play with now. You got it.
Can't go wrong, come back soon.
Nothing new from you. About damn time you lot showed up. It's almost noon. Move your lazy asses. Yeah, he's not in a good mood. Guess I'll just head out and keep myself busy. Just had to mention Maxim. Okay, we're all good. Thank you. Yume? What? Oh. Yume. Are you talking about Maxim? He's funny in a lame way. Harsh. Don't let him hear that, okay? Okay. That's all she's got. Wait. Is this outside? That's on the balcony then. Okay. Agnes has moved to the balcony. There we go. Yep. I'm just gonna probably make that one the screenshot. Embodiment of calm before the storm.
Okay, that should do it. Oh, Van, is it almost time to go?
It's getting there, but we still got some time. I can't believe how lifelike this guy is. Professor Hamilton's students are something else.
I was told there's more to him sleeping in the sun than just imitating dogs, too. He can turn the sun's rays into orbital energy.
That's convenient. Makes sense. I remember that being one of the areas Professor Hamilton was researching. Still, I know you've gotten real comfy around here over the past few months. But it's almost time to start planning the next school festival, ain't it? Isn't the student council gonna get real busy soon?
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm starting to feel the pressure, to tell you the truth. The end of April still feels like a long ways off now, but I know it'll be here before we know it. I was able to attend last year's festival just after enrolling, and there was just so much to see and do over those 3 days.
Wait, that's not happening till April? Oh, the end of the school year,
It was hard to believe that the whole event was planned and executed by students alone, even if quite a lot of them did take part.
Yeah, it's a staple of spring in the capital at this point, especially with how many people check it out. And with your current president at the helm, I can see this upcoming one being a festival for the books.
The other student council members and I are a little worried about that. So you did attend Aramis then? Just like Elaine and Mr. Kincaid.
Yeah, this is news to me. Is that how they met back up then? You said you were gone for 14 years, but like, he's only 24, so if he left when he was 10, but they saw each other when he was an Aramis student? What? I don't know. I dropped out not long after becoming a second-year student, though. Lane and I were in the same year, while Renee was a third year. Huh. Okay. That kind of fills in that little blank. The second he had a chance, Renee took on being student council president, because of course he did. And because we'd known him for so long, we started helping out with the student council work too. Then Elaine stepped up and took the role of vice president for once the former one decided to go abroad for a while. So there you go. That's how the festival came to be under one man's merciless watch.
I see. Of course, after getting to know you so well, I can imagine that whatever you organized for it was anything but typical. I'm sure Elaine was less than impressed with it.
They need to do that for all whistles in this game, because I can't fill in that blank.
Mr. Kincaid thought it would be funny and thoroughly approved, even though he probably shouldn't have.
It's like you were right there with us. I still remember my first drink at the after party back then, too. Man, it was so good. You know how much of a sweet tooth I've got, but not even the bitterness of alcohol could keep me from cracking a smile.
I should have known. You were pushing the boundaries of legality even as a teenager. So the festival came to a close, and the student council elections were held in May. That's when Elaine became the next president. And when you dropped out, I assume. You did it without warning, too. Without so much as a single discussion with anyone beforehand. So, how right am I?
Wait a minute. Oh, he said 14 years ago he got adopted. But she said it's been 7 years since I've seen you. So that's when he ran off. So that's an important moment then. You sure you're not psychic? It's like you're in my head. Whatever happened right when May of that year.
Well, I know the average school year at RMS, so I just put 2 and 2 together after seeing the way you talk to them. That, and these last few months have also done wonders for my personal growth. I used to be this shy little girl who was afraid to leave her comfort zone. Someone who couldn't even speak her mind to the one family member she wished she could the most. But now, I feel like a whole new me. I can walk a little further, and have learned to say what's in my heart.
Mouth stops pretty early.
I have everyone here to thank for that. But most of all, I have you to thank for that.
I thought divining my high school years was enough of a surprise, but you weren't done, huh? At this rate, you're gonna have everyone running around at your beck and call, even more than Ren.
Oh, stop. I doubt that'll be the case. Though there is one person I wish would pay a bit more attention to me.
Oh boy. What's up?
Nothing. I was just thinking that I still have a long road ahead of me.
I'm guessing she's actually talking about Katra. Not really. So, you got to talk to him a bit on the phone after what happened in Erassian, but that's it? Yes, though I'm used to that by now. It seems like this year's Revolution Festival is going to be a big one too, with the memorial service and more besides. It's no wonder he doesn't have much time to dedicate to me right now. But he did say we could get together after the ceremony is over, thankfully. Really? I guess that's better than nothing. And at least you can still see him. That is true. Compared to Elaine, I'm very fortunate. I can't even imagine what she must be going through. She's amazing to have been able to do what she did, to make what must have been an excruciating decision, even if it was the right one. I don't think there are many people who could have followed through on that, bracer or otherwise. I hate that the hard times clearly aren't over for her, but if you could just be there for her, I think she would like that very much. I don't mean to put that responsibility squarely on your shoulders, of course. Mr. Kincaid and the guild should be there for her too, but still. I mean, yeah, I wasn't going to give her the cold shoulder or anything. I won't make up for what I did 7 years ago, but I'd like to think I can be there for her in some way others can't. Sounds like she won't be back here for a while, though. She's got a ton left to do in Erassian. What's that look for? No, not proactive enough, you think? Oh, don't mind me. I'm sure just knowing you want to comfort her would mean a lot in itself, really. Okay. Yeesh. Can't always please the teenager once they get to that age, I guess. Still. What is it? Why are you laughing? You lovebirds want to get a room? Obviously, Aaron. I didn't know you were all here. Is it already time to leave then? You might want to get your eyes checked if you thought you were seeing heart eyes. Heart eyes? Oh, I don't know. Did you hear anything special, Zeros? Ooh. Not you two, Katra. We were just making small talk. Honest. What if you recorded it all? I feel a little better now, to be honest. Our futures may still be uncertain, but for now, we can continue to take each day as it comes. That we can. And sorry. I shouldn't have said what I did earlier. Van. Our boss is such a little troublemaker. Don't sweat it. They say not being able to read the room comes with old age. You know, one day you're gonna realize I'm still in my prime. It's always the same with you two. I really hope he's 24 in the second game, just a 6-year time skip just to make fun of Aaron for being too old. Forget it. Let's just see what's on the docket for today. The Revolution Festival's 3 days out, and I wouldn't be surprised if the aftermath of Almada's destruction led to problems too. It's only 10:30, so there's a lot of us, so I think we can cover all the districts in this part of town by today, right? Right. Then let's get to work. That's a good call. So are we gonna just assume canonically whoever I don't take is helping other people in other districts? Okay. Ania's Ferry and Aaron. I'm not too concerned about this employee. I'm still missing 3 employee of the month, so it's not really a big deal at this point. I'm gonna have to replay the game regardless on my own. Who do I want to take? I have no preference. I really want everyone to come, and I can't. So therefore, if I just hit up, okay, it keeps going up. You and you. Who'd I take? What? Okay. I'm sorry, Katra. And Rosette. If there are enough side quests, I'll swap people out for that, but... Alright. We got lots to do. The office is bound to face heavy traffic on the day of the festival. As such, I plan to organize our submission documents and perform our other clerical work in advance. Feel free to entrust me with this work and devote your attention elsewhere. Thank you. I've heard that the Orbital Net is experiencing a lot more overhead with the festival nearing. And on top of that, they've started testing for compliance with the new range protocols. That might be throttling the network a little too. And I'll have to adjust our network settings so that our service doesn't get interrupted. Oh, that reminds me, I found some weird lines in Fio and Zeros' activity logs. Evidently, they started communicating with animals. On their own? I never expected them to develop those kinds of routines, but I'm interested to see what comes of it. They truly are AI, then. Alright, we already listened to the radio ahead of time, so that's done. I see no dots upstairs here. Oh. I'm away from the booth. Please come back later. Don't try anything funny. I will catch you. That's weird. She's not here. Oh, I guess it's that time of the week. She might be hanging around the church. Did she actually accept the lesson? She's like, no, I'll never do it. Oh, you did it. Monmar hits the spot every single time. All my exhaustion from work just gets washed away. Is your family ever going to be fixed before the end of this? Or is that going to carry into Daybreak too? Hawker's been busy lately. I can't even get away on his lunch anymore. They're saying all that mafia business has been put to bed, but the insurance company he works at is still buried in claims. I can only hope stuff settles down by the time the festival rolls around. If not, the kids are going to lose it. 3 days until the festival. We've got one last big push. Taste testing the special menu, ordering enough ingredients, managing reservations. There's a lot of work to be done, so time to roll up my sleeves and put my back into it. Theo shall assist. Activating support program. Man, having Theo around is a huge help. Agreed, and we'll help whenever we have the chance, too. Let's make this Revolution Festival the best it can be. Oh, thank you all so much. Expect some tasty treats as thanks. This is really booming now, ain't it? Can you imagine if this game just ends with a happy festival? Like no real cliffhanger or anything? It wouldn't be a Trails game then, but still. The festival menu's always been always a big hit, but I can't get complacent. Gotta give it 100% every year, no exceptions. Make sure you guys get back early. Need some folks to taste test some new dishes I'm working on. Really? Yay. I can't wait. Your cooking is always so good. That got your attention real fast, huh, Small Fry? Now me, I'm interested in the adult munchies. Got anything that goes well with a cold one? You can find out when you do your job, you little brat. Quit slacking. He does like to chew Aaron out, but something tells me he'll have some snacks for him anyway. Gang's really settling in, aren't they? Aaron's already drinking the place dry. Can't rest on my laurels here. There's always pressure to come up with new stuff. Make sure you get home early today. I've got some work-in-progress dishes that I want you to taste test. Listen up, no slacking off, got it?
What's on the menu? Take care out there.
Thank you. And everyone in here? Yep. Okay, and she's gone. There's no one in the alley. What's going on here? You just wanted to say that it's his bike? No conversations?
Oh, well.
He came back home the other day, but he told me that he's just crashing here. Turned his nose up to helping out. Wait. Turned his nose up to helping out around the house. What's the boy thinking? He's just roaming the streets without a thought in that head of his. Well, I've tried all I can. I guess I'll just have to let him be. Sounds like he wants to come home, but he's also wants to be rebellious. Anyhow, if there's anything you need, I can bring you up here. With the festival coming up, it's a good idea to buy your gifts and other stuff early. You never know when the rush will hit.
Looking is always free, you know.
Well, this is a problem, because you do not have the
Come
news.
back for more anytime.
Where am I going to get the news if that other shop's closed? I'm kind of in trouble here. Jess? Today's the day. My record's on the shelves now. My big debut's done and over with, but I'm still just as restless as I was before. Maybe I should hit up the record stores and see what people think. I do kind of want to see Raymond's jacket cover in action. The plan is to put on a little show tonight to celebrate my debut. It'll be at the usual spot, the Blue Score. The owners there's really helped me out. And I'll need to give this performance my all. It's the least I can do to repay his kindness. Okay? Alright, it's getting a little hot in here. I'm gonna get my fan. Oh my god, that is so much better. Oh.
Hey, why not take some flowers?
I can't. It's so weird. It's winter. It's winter now. There's no snow outside and in Wisconsin, and I am dying of heat in my room. How? I want some snow, just a little bit. Mostly because I'm free. I want to be freezing while I'm recording and not have bugs around, and cold rooms prevent bugs. I drew a jacket cover for Jess's new record. It's not exactly high art, but I heard it's getting good reviews. Here's hoping it gives his sales a little shot in the arm. Oh, right, my actual job. Feel free to take some flowers with you if you're so inclined.
Say, why not take some flowers with you?
I think Ren's not done, is she?
I hope I see you again.
No. Holy shit, you're kidding me. No, Ren was not done. Okay. Wait, Director okay, that's for Nina. And Jack and Hal. Okay, that's actually enough for them, yeah. That's just a free do their event, you're done.
Oh, thank you.
Interesting. I only have 3 connections, which means I'm probably only going to get 4 from free time, or for the side quests. Unless there's a lot and you give me 5. I would love to have 5 here, but if I'm going to reload any of them, Yume is technically done, so I'd have to reload Yume's. Yeah. Okay. That's the plan, more than likely.
Now, what's it say?
My son Curtis has recently started behaving rather violently. I'm concerned that he might have made friends with some bad eggs. I would like you to investigate what happened to him. I'll explain things at my house in Old Town. Still lingering scent. Finally, we're gonna get some. I mean, I doubt that's gonna be the end of it, but like, those 3 have been the worst, and I'm excited to see what we do with this. Oh, it's just terrible. Terrible news. The Revolution Festival has been delayed. Everyone. You serious? Because a ghost from 130 years past has risen from the grave and rented the Vontai district asunder. No way! Wait, who is everyone? It's taken the president hostage. The government has sent Judith to negotiate. What? First I've heard of it. This is, well, yeah. Man, these stories are getting kind of old. Ever thought about writing a book, Grandma? You're good at fiction. Oh, that's a good point. Oh, did my story not land? I thought I would get more of a rise out of you than that. Yeah, you learned to pick up on it. I know that stuff is fun for you, but don't go overboard, okay? I'll just have to think of something more impactful next time. Something more upfront shocking. I better polish my skills before the festival, lest I sully the Big Mum. Big Mum's good name? The Big Mum. Good for you, Granny. I'll steer well clear of that. I don't know who's talking. But Aaron's got a point. Chu would be a good fiction writer. Woof. Meow. Huh? You're telling me the dog speaks cat? That's whack. And he got himself into the neighborhood kitty clique, too? Woof. Looks like Mr. Kitty's higher up on the food chain. Everybody's got their gremlins, I guess. Good job. Wait, I'm trying to talk to... Okay, nothing. I wish I could find a darker spot. Too much light here. Huh? What, you got a problem? I ain't doing nothing wrong, so piss off. Anything wrong. What are you?
Welcome.
Too much light here. Are you trying to find somewhere to sleep? All right, what have we got here? Burned out lights in the 10th District High Street. District 2 has a building with faulty HVAC. Go figure, I'd have to trudge all the way out there. I'll tackle that after lunch. This time of year is always a mess. All the holidays and celebrations bring in all the jobs. It'd sure be nice if Rebecca could help with festival prep out in the field, but, well, that's a no-go for obvious reasons. She can at least talk to people once she feels comfortable around them. When she meets someone for the first time, it's like she's seeing a ghost.
Do you know what you want?
Don't technically know, but I've kind of been there. Kind of dropped by recently, and we got to catch up for a little while. Now that things have finally settled down, she's continuing her studies over at Sylvie's place. I'm glad for her. She really is strong-willed. I'd love to go and visit her, but, I can't. Not outside. I'm such a mess. Kinda such a strong girl. She handles the outside just fine. But then look at me.
Need something fixed?
Is it time? Literally. Literally time. Time has been updated. Okay, so we got the 3s, which we had before. We have blind 2. I think that was there before. I think the main thing is they added fortune. Not really great, but it does have 4 time and 2 wind, which could be very great. I also have 1, so. This is good for Yeah, space and fire is good. The arts range isn't really gonna matter for more than 2 people. And I can get decoy. That would be good on a lot of people, especially since it'll help Van hold hate. And 4 mirage, 2 water. Okay. Awesome. Now we can make those. I have 90,000 Mira.
See you again soon.
Thank you. It's time. Oh God, I bet she's the best teacher. I asked Jin. I've never said, it's just Jin. I asked Jin for help today with today's lessons, a special lesson, and I'm glad I did. She just has so many fascinating stories to tell. I learned a thing or two myself. And my goodness, the kids had so many curious questions for her at the end. I knew I was right to ask her. So, back when they had to rezone everything, they gave each area a number. At the time, the main way of getting around was by horse and carriage, so the numbers made everything easier to understand. And that's why Von Tai, with all the government offices, was given the number 1. Oh, so the numbers were added later. That makes sense. Huh, pretty good with kids for a spinster. What's that supposed to mean, Sonny? Go on, Scram. Don't you got better things to do? No. Yeesh, how did I end up babysitting a bunch of kids? Well, whatever. I'll just ramble on for a bit and send them home. Hey, so the Revolution Festival is coming up, right? The Revolution Festival? Of course it is, you little brats. Remember the date. What's up with her? Oh, what? No. No, I'm trying to... There. History is just... I don't know, I don't like it. But then my mom and dad named me after Sheena Dirk, of all people. How am I supposed to fill her shoes? I just want to be an ordinary girl. Why did mom and dad have to name me after her? You'll stick with that name and you'll like it, you ungrateful little... sorry. Okay, she's not a great teacher, but still. I wish I had a name like a book character and not some old history thing. But Jin makes history really interesting. Her stories don't feel like a class at all. I'll try and pay attention today. Oh, Miss Jin, I have a question. Have you always been running a candy shop? I sell tobacco, not candy. It ain't for kids, you hear? Back then, though, well, you can't get too deep into that. I was pretty popular, is all I'll say. Okay. Oh, Grandpa told me about that. So, Mommy was telling me about rivers she wants to buy? What is Riverside Market? You mean a Riverside Market, little lady. Centre Marsh. It came around about the same time. Nowadays, it's split into these 9 districts. Miss Jin tells really cool stories. Want to hear them? We'd love to, but we're in the middle of work. You'll have to share them with us later. Be a good girl and listen closely for us, okay? Okie dokie. Jin, huh? All I really know about her is that she's stubborn as a mule. But she's pretty fun to listen to. She's lived a lot and seen a lot, and so she's got plenty of stories to tell. And then my hat's off to Sister Miria, too. She planned the whole thing. All right, that's the end of this. Good job, Jin. Over these last 2 weeks, I've made a point of being an ear for the town folks' troubles. And I believe that this is the first step towards overcoming woes. This is the first step towards overcoming their woes. Having someone who will listen can help them open up and understand themselves better. A broken heart does not easily mend. Many still carry those wounds inside them, unseen and untreated. I wish to give them a shoulder to lean on, an ear for their troubles. I wish to heal them, not just as a clergyman, but as a neighbor and a friend.
Well...
Today's Sunday school session was a rousing success, due to in no small part to Sister Miria. She's grown so much in her time with the church, I think she might be ready to take on more responsibility. Like what? Like what were they at? I feel like she's doing like everything that you need to do at a church. Fair. Oh, hey, is that what the... Why, yes, it is. I'd recognize that body anywhere. I've seen you once or twice in the neighborhood. Is it just me, or do you... I just feel like I saw you somewhere else, too, but where? Oh. I haven't the foggiest idea what you're talking about. Don't tell me you figured it out. That's it. There was this apprentice singer I met back when I was a young lad. Now it's coming back to me. I got to listen to her sing just this wonderful chanson. Oh, you look like your grandma? Knocked me off my feet. You look just like her, I swear. An apprentice, huh? You might be thinking of someone else. What? That's it? No big backstory or anything? Lame. I don't like where this is going, but I couldn't tell you why. I'll just butt out. What? I was just a young man at the time, and heavens, she had me wrapped around her finger before I could say bravo. She made her debut around that time, and then her career just exploded overnight. She's a real big shot now. But to me, she'll always be that humble girl I saw on that little old stage. Wait, that sounds like... Oh dear. I don't want to open that can of worms, so I'll keep quiet. Did your grandma... Because she used to be... And he's a financial guru. I wonder if she tried to rob him, too. Anya was just over the moon this morning. Apparently they're doing some special class at Sunday school today. As a parent, I'm happy to see the school so engaged with its students. I appreciate how they tweak and refine the lesson plans as they go. Anya may be wise beyond her years, but she still has much to learn. I want to soak up everything she can, want her to, while she's still young and curious.
I appreciate you.
Have to use the bath. Bear guard.
I hate getting sweaty, but I could get used to this.
Every time.
Don't you think it's a little too steamy in here?
That was nice and refreshing.
You look nice and refreshed.
We still have unanswered questions about Katra as well. Speaking of saunas. Done. Oh, yeah, done. Employee of the Month, Rosette. Oh. I forgot about the virtual battle. Okay, I think we're done with this area, so yeah, I might as well go do it quick. Hold on. Who are we? Oh, really? She's in a... I mean...
I'll take you on.
Why is this the last one? I mean, this does make sense. Okay. Damn. I beat her. I'll be honest. That was a bit hard. The whole main party died, and I had to get all 4 backup party members to finish her off. She got many turns back to back. She did her S-Craft, and then she did her Raging Blizzard, and then Duality before I got a turn. So, oof. Very, very interesting. She's level 68 that time, so I think I'm only 64. Okay, so she was ahead of me anyway. That was brutal and kind of fun. I'm gonna go back to the bathhouse and get the CP back.
You look nice and refreshed.
Done. Agnagarn. Ooh. Physical damage increases when HP is higher. Like, when current HP is higher or max HP is... No, this usually means when current HP is, like, full. When it's fuller. Right? I don't know. But fire and time? Oh, man. Who could immediately benefit from, like, the fire aspect of this? Nope. Obviously Aaron with that brick too. Definitely Fairy with that.
Commencing maintenance.
Is there anything I would make cool here? There's 12 fire and 8 time if I put it in here. Not really. Not really, because I already I already have all the stuff I want on there. Which means with Fairy, 12 fire, 8 time could give me burst gain and fatal lance on just that. Or Crisis Force, Auto Forte, and Auto Quick. Honestly, I'd put it here. Yeah, this is a very strange thing to do, but like, because right now I have burst gain. This would add in. Yeah, it does not immediately give me fatal lance though, because I need that earth. But now I have room to actually do that while keeping burst gain, so I can move things around here. Give me a minute. There we go. This is gonna be better. Now I have fatal lance. What is Deadly Lance worse? Oh, that's 6. I have Rot here, which I want to actually keep, but maybe if I move this defense 3, then I can have Deadly Lance.
Skill set changed.
Rot I can't put here, but I don't really need. Actually, I need Wind and Mirage. Ah, shit. Well, I don't need water, right? Oh, I need a little water. Oh, man. Well, I guess I'll give Rot 2 to someone else. That's if I care about Deadly Lance. Deadly Lance is only good when their HP is low, right? I think I'd rather have Rot 2 here and just a Fatal Lance instead. Yeah.
Skill set changed.
I don't really need Deadly Lance. It's just more damage, but they're gonna die regardless, so what's the point?
Skill set changed.
Okay, yeah. No, that'll be fine. So now she's got Fatal Lance, Burst Gain, and just more chance to add random elements to her attacks. Awesome. Oh, and the benefit of actually having the Rot status effect.
See you
also
again soon.
Thank you, that was necessary.
Taking off now.
No side quests here. Not many people either. Wow. Now that things are back to normal, it's off to work I go with Old Faithful here. If I don't start now, I'm never going to make up for lost time during lockdown. Selma's in higher spirits now, which is good. Maybe I'll ask her out later. Like, actually out? Or, like, friends? Are you guys dating yet? Been waiting this whole game for you guys. Oh, they're still going, huh? She will. Sayla and I have been talking, so all I gotta do is lay it out and whatever, just take care. Wait, this is the same conversation as last chapter. Keep in mind we have our own bottom line. The most we can stall is 2 weeks. Okay, thank you so much. Wait, what? Is that a glitch?
Well, if it isn't Van.
Okay, that's weird. Miss Kakona, you're not gonna believe this. Oh, goddess. Oh, do I even want to hear about it? You remember that Reader's Choice poll I brought up the other day? You won first place. That's not all. The editorial department's been flooded with fan mail. Congratulations. Oh, really? It just goes to show all my work has finally paid off. Thank you so much for your support all this time, Cronin. I owe you one. I owe you one. But I didn't do anything. This was all you, Miss Kakona. Speaking of which, I look forward to seeing what you cook up for your year-end special. Huh? Special what now? Oh, did I not mention that part? The grand prize winner gets to have a one-shot special published. What? I think you can get us 16 pages in 3 days? No, I don't, actually. What the hell, Cronin, you jerk? Please don't be mad. I'll do everything I can to help you through it. You've made a mistake. That seems like an important thing to bring up. Alright, down here. No one's gonna believe our comeback. We'll turn the tables on Chino and be the best ones in Riverside. But we won't win if we don't come up with a tasty new menu. It's time to debut a brand new menu. Ashina will rue the day she decided to set up shop anywhere near us. Excuse me, I don't think she's in competition. I wasn't planning on adding anything to this menu this year, but having a limited special for the festival is a great idea. There's a whole lot of demand for our regular menu items as is, so stacking on a new prep time on top of that's going to be a real hassle. I ain't worried, not with Primo around. We should be able to handle it between the two of us.
Take as long as you need. I'll be waiting for you.
But you don't currently have anything new. Although there's no real concern with eating foods anymore because we're done, but I still want to check it off. The Revolution Festival's right around the corner, so we're brainstorming for an event to put up. We're always looking to improve our driving technique. Nothing wrong with having a little fun while we're at it. I know Yennefer's real excited for it. I guess I'm starting to get pumped about it too. Good. Woohoo! I finally found it. I finally gonna get to install my brand new engine. No way, really? Damn, I'm green with envy. How did you even find an engine that fits? I'm pretty sure your car's only meant to take its exact custom engine. Must have been a tough find. And not as tough as when you got my uncle's know-how and mechanical prowess. My mechanical prowess. Weight distribution's gonna be way different, but this will put me in another class on the track anyway. Just you sit tight, my little Kabul. You're about to be the hottest comet on the circuit. Her excitement is infectious. Can't blame her. Ain't gonna be long before my sweet little neighbor Nightbreaker gets the same treatment. And off you go. You're like a kid that won't shut up about their toys. Oversized toys. My darling Kabul is finally gonna get a serious upgrade. I can't wait. My uncle said he wouldn't help me here. But my uncle. And so it's all up to me. Don't worry, darling. I'll make you shine. Finally came up with a decent used engine. You came across a decent used engine. I've been hunting for one for a while. Yennefer said she'd be willing to work for free for a year. It's an offer I couldn't turn down, so I signed her on. Damn. And I don't intend on tightening a single screw for her. She's doing all the oil changes and maintenance by herself from here on out.
What'll it be?
A whole year, though? I should buy one of these just in case.
Come again.
I believe it did craft into something good.
I appreciate it.
All right, off to the church. That seems like it might... No, okay, I have to talk to them. Good, I can... Trying to avoid proximity, main story. Ow, it hurts, ow. But I bet it hurt even more when Annie and the others... What happened? Oh, it's you guys. Don't worry about it. Damn it. But you're hurt. He is. After what happened, then hearing about the events in Arassian, Lashkar hasn't been himself lately. I believe he picked a fight with some miscreants in town today. A kid like him shouldn't write checks with his skinny wrists can't cash. You ain't exactly picky with targets when you just gotta lash out. Anyone will do, especially when Almada's out of the picture now. Probably bit off of more than he can chew with some punk that looked like he'd fit right in with Almada. Yeah? So what? What do you care, anyway? Everyone's gone already, even the bad guys, and I couldn't do anything. Here I was thinking I could become a bracer. Turns out I'm just useless, worthless, damn it. So that's what this is all about. I don't think this is something he can punch his way out of, but is there anything else he can do, really? If there is, we ain't gonna be the ones to finding that answer for him. Best to leave him be. Oh. No, damn it all. Yeah, that one's gonna be rough for him. And we took out any chance of justice. Well, we did deliver justice, for the most part. We're keeping Lashkar here at the temple for the time being. I worry most about his mental health, considering everything that's happened, but all we can do for now is look after him. Priest is down here. Just go to the right. The citizenry has started to regain a sense of normalcy, albeit small. It does bring me joy seeing people move on slowly. We can never take back what has already been lost, so all we can do is move on. Sorrow and grief still plague us all. I'll pray for the souls of those gone, and for those left behind to mourn them. I've heard tell that the incident could have been racially motivated. To think such hatred for one's neighbors brought this tragedy about. Actually, it had nothing to do with it. The wound left behind is deep, and maybe it shall never truly heal. We must unite in prayer, however, and support those affected the most. The sorrow and despair is too heavy for one to bear alone. We must unite in prayer. Why did you just repeat yourself? I mean, you reworded it a little, but it was basically the same sentence. Okay, and that's all that's up there. Oh boy. I'm glad the Mafia's gone and everything, but Lashkar's not doing too good. I make sure and pray every day for those who've lost their lives, so their souls can rest in peace. I want to pray every day too, but I always forget. So pray twice as hard for me, Bruni. You know prayers aren't effective unless you do them yourself, right? Don't worry, Bruni, you're like a grown-up, so I'm sure Adusha will listen if it's you asking. Here's hoping. Bruni's always trying to act like all grown up, but he's a big softy. He's a bit of a coward, but he's always nice. I'm sure Adusha will hear his prayers. I can't actually talk to him, though. Oh, wait. Do I have to literally? Okay. I'm gonna go to the church to pray. I'm really worried about Lashkar. He hasn't been doing well lately. Yeah. Oh, wait. Selma? Oh my god. She's getting faster. It's nice to be able to run again. Feels like things are finally back to normal. I couldn't go jogging at all during the lockdown. I barely started and my legs already feel like jelly. How easy you can fall out of shape. I'm not letting that happen again. I'll just have to pick up the pace to make up for lost time. Okay, that's it. Nothing about your future boyfriend?
What are we waiting for?
No side quests. Although there is a board there. Okay, maybe side quest, but it's a main story side quest by the looks of it. I don't know. And up on the roof. That seems like somewhere I'm going to avoid. Gotcha. All right. Time to start Station Street. There's a lot more people here today, too. I have 2 appointments today. I need to get going. I still haven't reached my sales quota for the year, and the festival's soon. Just a little more. And then it's bonuses and paid vacation for me. All right, let's make this happen. All the blood, sweat, and tears will be worth it to just spend the end of the year on a well-deserved vacation. I love that her boss is no longer, like, constantly trying to invite her. Hey, guys. Huh. Must be a special day if you two are coming in together. Good work today, Lahad, but dang it, we do not have that sort of relationship. Calm down there. Don't get all worked up in my case about it. Not what I was implying. I don't know what you two are on about, but I'd also like to thank you for your work in Meseldom today. We're on our way to a work trip. We'll be back later tonight, so the capital's all yours for today. All right, I'll keep an eye on the capital's outskirts, just to be safe. Don't worry so much, and take things easy out there. We will. It's nice seeing you two around. It brings me back. I remember when Jin and I used to take care of you. Looks like you both have taken care of your own businesses. Sadly, it doesn't look like love's in the air today. Though, maybe I can get my hopes up with the Revolution Festival right around the corner. Maybe? We might be done by the evening if we're quick about it. Let's go, Elvis. We'll split up. All right, you look like you're raring to go. Got all that inspiration from that S-rank bracer that came over for a visit, huh? Yeah, reminded me of what being a bracer's all about. Which one? What happened to Iwan was a tragedy, but we need to keep going for him. Even after what happened to Iwan, meeting that person has given them quite a kick to keep moving forward. We're making some steady progress. We still haven't entirely recovered from what happened, but it can't be an excuse to stay still. We need to keep going for Iwan's sake. We can't tarnish his memory. Not when I have my seniors and that S-rank bracer to repay for teaching me so much. Why don't you call him by name? You call most other people by name, but then suddenly when the story's like, there was an S-rank bracer here, they won't say their name. We're still dealing with the incident's aftermath too. Things are calming down now, but Elaine's still not back. Regina's still being optimistic about it, so I'll follow her example. We have to do all we can to help out. I'm still waiting for that relationship as well. Wait a minute. I swear I just heard thunder, but it is completely clear outside right now. Well, it's midnight, but you know what I mean. There are no clouds or anything. Just a massive wind, just random wind came through. It's super fast or something. I'm so grateful that we get the opportunity to properly celebrate the Revolution Festival again this year. And classes and research have gone back to normal in Basel as well, so things are finally going back to normal. Normal twice. Nothing will ever bring Professor Callahan back, but time marches on ever forward. The Institute will continue their research programs for his sake. Good. It's much more lively around here now that the Revolution Festival's coming up. The whole Mafia deal that got settled last month. And I heard they pulled out the big guns for it. Got special forces and even Jaegers on the case. I even heard that some shady civvies got involved in the whole deal. Well, whatever. If they helped out, that's all I should be happy about. Must have been real strong in the first place to help out. Arkride Solutions needs to get their name out. The fact that they didn't mention us at all, we're just shady civvies? Damn. Come on, go, to the moon. Speaking of that, I just recorded that for release coming up. Thank you so much, everyone. Don't stare or you'll make my heart race. We'll be performing live at the Revolution Festival. We'd love to see you all there. Okay. They're doing good. Wait, you had more? By the way, we recently got an application for some sort of street gig or something. It had to do with idols or whatever. It might just end up causing even more trouble. Anyway, it's not my place to judge. The permit was granted, so I hope their show is a success. Okay. There's something going on over there. Hey, Mommy, I want to see. It does look like fun. Hands up if you love singing. Me? You're not going to bother them, right? I won't. I love singing. And they're dancing and everything. That's so cool. Mina's been a lot more cooperative ever since I started talking to her more attentively. I know you've mentioned this last time. Shopping's probably going to take us a bit, but that's fine. I'd rather we take our time. Alicia walk doesn't sound too bad right now. I'm grateful to just have the chance to do so. I'm just glad she went from being like I can't stand being a parent to, hey, I think I actually like being a parent. It took her like 4 chapters to get there, but... Oh, just look at those two. To think that there are still girls around with such a beautiful bond. They called themselves idols, I think. How cute.
Thank you for walking.
No, wait, no. I can't allow earthly bad thoughts to get the better of me again. I only just repented for them and pledged to celebrate the Revolution Festival and Memorial Service without them, but look at me already. But I just can't ignore the way my heart is beating. Huh? They're putting on a show at the Revolution Festival. Please, Sky Goddess, guide me forward, illuminate my path. I think that you should probably just give up being a sister. Oh, Nate, they approved my request to take the afternoon off. the afternoon at the Revolution Festival off work. I might actually get to take my girlfriend on a date for once. Wait, you're still together? Didn't he ask Judith on a date? Oh, that'll be nice. You sure now's the time to talk about it? Well, we'll only do half a day during the Revolution Festival, sure, but today's just a normal duty day. Shouldn't you get back to the station?
Catch a revival show.
Last I heard, you talking about going on a date was around the film festival. Don't tell me you've been neglecting her ever since then. You could be nicer, you know. Tyrell's girls are too eccentric for me, and the women in the police department just have no cool. Dating someone outside the office was the best idea I've ever had. An office romance probably would have gone real bad. Oh yeah, you would have been fired. And I'm glad stuff around the city's finally started calming down. And I'd be even more glad if customers started coming back, though. But the Revolution Festival's just around the corner. We'll be preparing for the festivities, of course. Business has been booming over in the 3rd District lately. We need to pick it up with the ads if we want to get customers in here, too.
Need help with something?
That. No, they're... Oh, finally. Holy shit, what? No way. That is quite literally the best plugin you could have. I would give it to Katra. I mean, yeah. No shortage of free slots. Literally nothing wasted here. 1, 2. Oh boy, give me a minute. This is kind of an insane setup right here. Obviously, I need to get a better water one. There is something better than Cataract Wave, obviously, but I don't have it. This is the best water one I can get. I think there's probably something better than Tyrant Storm as well. Probably. But other than that, I've got all the best spells and Celestial for AoE Revive and Heal. That's it. That is... Can I give everyone that plugin, please? That thing's amazing.
I'm ready to help whatever you need.
Holy. It's a relief to see things finally calm down. Honestly, I panicked a little when everything was still going on. Wait, I can give Quartet to Anyas now then. That might be better. So make sure she has that at least. But the owner and boss barely even batted an eye. They just keep going on about things so calmly and helped direct me. I'm so glad I got a job here.
What'll you have today?
Judith. Orbal massager. Okay.
Thanks
just in case. Gotta have one. The hell? I'm in the wrong menu. There it is.
Don't mind if I do.
Ooh. Damn, she's so close to done. I'm in the middle of a workshopping process for my new seasonal latte. Want to have it ready for the Revolution Festival. Are you guys planning anything in particular for the festival at the department store? Oh, absolutely. We'll be featuring a variety of both street performers and musicians on our rooftop lounge. Or that was the plan. We actually only came up with it recently, so we haven't really planned it in much detail. It's a little embarrassing. It's just something I'll have to shelf until the start of the new year. An event venue sounds fantastic, especially with how popular street performers have been lately. You could also get something for the little kids too, you know? A play area or some sort of ride, I think. Families would love it. I see. Maybe that may just be what I've been missing. A worthy rival will always keep you on your toes. Well done, Ilhan. What? Rival? What are you talking about? Never mind. Don't worry about it. Ilhan might be a creative genius, but he's a little slow everywhere else. But I shouldn't worry about him so much. We can't focus all our energy on the Orbal Cafe when there's also the Tryon Mall. Really? Is this somewhere we can go? The mall in particular is our biggest threat. It might be worth asking Ilhan for advice on the matter. Administrator Wesley has been working hard to come up with new ideas too. As if he could ever beat me. Ooh, he's cocky too. The Yoda's doing so well, it might even be time to start branching out to other stuff.
Do you have any preferences?
I don't know. Sometimes that leads to, you know, a failure in all areas if you screw up. Oh, you're back! With everyone still shaken up over everything, I'm glad the Revolution Festival is still taking place. Especially with some Arassian big shots like Eau Claire and Dalty involved in all this. Nothing to do about it, I guess. Things should calm down after the festival, at least.
Well?
He's got a lot on his hands, trying to quell the chaos with Dalty and Edmund's arrests have caused. As such, he'd be spending the entirety of the Revolution Festival in Arassian. Who's he? That's why Mistress Olivia is here. She's here to act as his representative in the capital, while the Master is busy. Or she's supposed to, anyway. Anyhow. Who's her husband? Have they told me and I forgot, or have they never told me? I'll wait on you. I gotta go to Bracers. Oh, it's you. Dealing with the aftermath has been a whole lot more complicated than I first thought. They managed to evade pursuit by leaving trails of dummy info to throw us off. Elaine did a bang-up job in Arassian, at least. That's definitely helped matters. And it doesn't look like she's going anywhere, thankfully. Couldn't be happier about her staying with the guild. I actually thought about this when I was editing, because the whole time I kept asking repeatedly, like, why would she quit? What does that have to do with anything? It's probably because she felt guilty about making a deal with Almada to get the info. That does kind of break the Bracer code a little bit, so it makes sense she would turn in based on that. I'm going to assume that's why she tried to turn in her badge at this point, but I don't know for sure. President Eau Claire has been cooperating with the interrogations. We have other things to worry about still, like the situation with Gray. At the very least, we can take a somewhat smaller break now. That's something worth celebrating. What are you going to do with Gray? Is he here? I made the big mistake of going to Arassian without permission. I got in big trouble for it. Thankfully, my suspension finally got lifted. I may have gotten into big trouble for it, but I'm thankful I was there to see the Mafia being eradicated with my own eyes. But according to Lahad, I gotta redo my training now. Okay. You got it off easy then. Jin and Hazel had some words for me too. That caused a lot of trouble for a lot of people. I'm really sorry. I have to make it up to everyone. Time to turn over a new leaf. Okay. I don't... They might be taking it a little too easy on him. I think the probation should at least be longer, if anything. I mean, he literally defied them multiple times. I think at 3 times at this point. He's probably going to do it again. It's really crowded around here now that the Revolution Festival is right around the corner. Spot any cute guys yet? Do you ever think about anything else, Greta? Cut me some slack. You know how bummed I was when we didn't get tickets to the EGC. I'm so pathetic, and not just depressed, but single too. So am I. Or does that not matter to you? Not everyone thinks about other people, apparently. Oh, right, I totally forgot to check that online application. I applied 30 times for the hell of it. I have to have won something, right? Getting back together with my ex would totally blow, but not having anyone to go out with during the festival would suck so hard. Wow. Priorities. I got this other company's info session coming up, but I still have no clue where I should even apply for. Here's hoping I don't end up getting lost before the actual interview. That's the kind of thing I get nightmares about. Oh, how about I only apply to places that are easy to get to?
Right.
If only you could just do that. If only. It's usually not that easy. Phew, thank the goddess my husband is fine. I'm relieved to hear he'll be making it home the night of the Revolution Festival. Where's the other lady? I would have preferred that he come before then, but he's been busy with his work trip. Oh well, the evening paints itself as the perfect time to have a fancy dinner. Beth's been really hopeful that she'll snag a guy during the Revolution Festival. Of course, I can see you meeting the one at the festival. Meeting the one. That's where I met my hubby. But when your mind is clouded so badly by that prospect, you'll end up missing out on the best things in life. Good advice. I'm happy that the culprits behind the crate tragedy are out of the picture now, and the state of emergency was lifted, but it won't bring them back. It's hard to accept that we'll never get another delivery from Cray. We'd usually order a huge amount of extra produce right before the festival. This will be the first year we don't, and it's a painful reminder that they're gone.
I'm proud of all my wares.
Nothing new.
It's been a pleasure.
Hello, it's nice seeing you all here. Busy as always, eh? Looks like our mafia troubles are pretty much all over, so we get to enjoy the festival fully from here on. I don't think it's going to be that easy. There's going to be consequences for it. I don't like it myself. Even Hayway is getting in on the cleanup. Better that than the big shots of the underworld do something... Better that the big shots of the underworld do something useful than hinder everything. I'll take Hayway being a little shady 1,000,000 times over any genuine threats going on. True? Don't think I'm a big fan of Hayway or anything, but I'd rather take this than them doing anything that might threaten us. Revolution Festival's right around the corner. Here's hoping things will remain this calm for the rest of the year.
Does anything catch your eye?
Just jinxed it.
I hope I see you again.
He jinxed it. Hey Van, gang, I heard you guys had a hand in all that Arresian business. What a hodgepodge of evil organizations coming out of the woodwork it was. Marduk, Zect Arms, just to name a few. As long as it involves weapons, I can count on you to know what's going on. Saves me having to explain things, I guess. Yeah, I know what's up. The underworld should hopefully calm down a little with Almada out of the picture. Good comeuppance to those asshats for what they did to Kaina. How have you been since the incident, Kaina? Honestly, I don't think it's even dawned on me yet. It's like my head's not caught up with the fact that everyone is just gone. Couldn't thank Sylvie enough for caring about me, or taking care of me, and I've been keeping busy working, so at least there's that. Can't forget about the devastating tragedy that struck my village just yet, but I guess I'm starting to heal, if only a little. No need to rush feeling better, though. You've got time, and I'll take care of you all throughout. Hang in there, both for yourself and for that kid. I will. Lashkar's still so shaken up about everything. I have to be there for him. Even with the church taking care of him, I'm the only one who really knows what he's going through. You're right. I wish things were better. And I'll be sure to keep the squirt in mind. Yeah, I don't doubt we're going to have some sort of side quest with him at some point. I've been checking up on him every day. He's still pretty out of it. I can't blame him for it. He and Annie were so close after all. The least I can do is offer him my support. Also his family. Well, your family too. I mean, that's a kind of a... He's going through hell. Don't worry about Kaina. I'll take care of her. I'll keep up her training. She's my apprentice after all, and I don't do things by halves.
You got a permit, yeah?
Okay, our weapons are not updated yet. Ooh. It's just Omega Driver? This has got to be the final one, right? That one's really good. Damn. This seems to be the generic one everyone can use. Okay, this is a pretty big upgrade. Lower accuracy, better everything else. I could throw on a hit too on her. Yeah. Oh my god, they're all good. They're all good. I'm buying them all. That's a lot of crit. Yours is evasion. I'm just gonna make sure he doesn't have a... Okay, you have a separate one. You also have one. Katra does not have two. Okay. That set me back about 50k. Oof. We're still
I'll
fine.
get more good stuff in stock soon.
I can also sell stuff if I truly need to, but that is like the biggest purchases we probably have to make this chapter. The Revolution Festival is finally here, the day when all the capital's best catches have their guard down. There's no way I'm going to miss this opportunity to find myself a loaded husband. I dolled up as best as my budget allowed. Watch out, because today I'm on the hunt, and my prey is a good, stable husband with deep pockets. Uh-huh. It's a relief to see the emergency state lifted. Though things are calming down, we must keep ever present the lives we lost. They won't come back. Who would have guessed that some of Arassian's leading companies would have held ties to the Mafia? Quite the surprise coming from Etchois and Quincy. We do business with some high-end clothing suppliers in Arassian. I worried for a moment that there might be a rest among them as well. Fortunately, none of our partners or clients have been shown to have ties with the Mafia. It was such a relief to hear. For now.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Okay, so this is the magic resist stuff. It doesn't look updated at all. Okay.
We await your next visit.
That's that there. I don't want to get too close to the rooftop.
Well...
Or too far into the rooftop in case... Oh, gaudy, huh? It's been a while. And Esmelda... Oh, everyone's here. Okay, what was that guy's name? Giscard. That's how you pronounced it, not Giscard. It's okay, we're not talking to them till later when I actually do the rounds. Oh, this is a good angle. Pan the camera to get a good shot of the central station. And if I add a voiceover to it, it'll feel like the start of a real movie. All that's left is to put it all together. This is going to be hard. Maybe Ren knows what to do. They're trying to make a movie? Well, damn, good for them. Shion's been really enthused ever since she bought that camera. She's determined to get her own slot for the school festival. Gotta start somewhere. It's mind-blowing that I finally get to use all my favorite filming techniques. A second hand it might have been, but this camera was my best purchase ever. Next stop, I gotta figure out editing. Good luck. Editing's not super bad. Okay, can I talk to you without... Okay. Customers have finally started coming to the rooftop terrace now that things are finally quieting down. Our numbers are on the up and up. I'm sure even more people will come over when the Revolution Festival rolls around.
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
Nothing new from her. Okay, I believe that is everything. Okay, so we have two main story things going on here. And Riverside's got Bermati. Tyrell District has nothing. So I'm going to split it here, and in the next one, okay, we got Tyrell District. We have Sidon, Blacklight, Auber, which we've never been to. Oh, never mind. We can't actually explore the city yet by the looks of it. Or maybe we can. I don't know. I guess we'll find out in the next episode. Yeah, and you can't even go to the entrance there. Okay, so we only have 3 districts left, so we'll probably get into side quests in the next one, and depending on how long they take, maybe free time. We'll see. But thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.